What up, YouTube? You already know what time it is. Let's go.
On the afternoon of June 26 of 2023, YouTuber Glenn, along with his dog Finn, decide to go camping on the Lake District, located in the UK. Now this area stands south of Mungrasdale, which is most famous for the ghostly army that roams these hills. And although Glenn was familiar with these stories, he wanted to see them for himself. So he packed his tent and began hiking the beautiful hills with Finn alongside the whole time. And after a long day of seeing the sights and the sun quickly going down, him and Finn decide to pack it in. But what happened next, even he wasn't expecting. Take a look.
So that's okay. I think I'm going to head back to the tent now and settle down, get a little bit of kip, hopefully not get woken up in the night. I think it's going to be a very early start in the morning because it's going to get very light soon. Oh, not long at all. Oh, what the hell? There's a block stood next to my tent. What the
A what? A block?
That has absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. I was walking down there, coming back towards the tent, talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here. Oh,
What are you talking about?
I'm not kidding you, the hairs on my arms are stood up. My skin is crawling.
After checking his tent to ensure nothing was disturbed, he takes one final look outside and begins to settle in, while recapping on what exactly he just saw.
What does he mean? He saw somebody?
I
Or?
don't get any kip at all. I've been just paranoid all night. I mean, there's still quite a lot of light outside. And, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just saying this. There's still quite a lot of light outside. And I'm just half expecting a silhouette to go past. I'm just hearing loads of noises. And I know you hear loads of noises anyway when you're in the tent because the tent's flapping and there's bits of grass against it. And there's all sorts of weirdness.
So did he see somebody or not?
I'm completely spooked. Anyway, we'll see how we get on.
After
I'll never understand that. Like, how can you think you saw somebody, but then you're just gonna camp out there anyway and just sit like you're like a fish in a fishbowl, like just in a tent. Like, I don't know.
the scare, he heads home with little incident, but it wasn't until he began editing his video that you could tell he caught something on camera. And after returning to the same area in a later video, he explains in much greater detail what exactly happened.
So I just sort of tried to forget about it. And the morning came, yeah, he's still alive, that's good. Nothing happened. And it wasn't until I got home
Just try to forget
that I
about
played the footage back. And if you've seen the video, you'll see that it cuts out. It cuts out as I turn the camera around and start walking that direction. I was still filming then. I was still going towards that grass and looking and everything. And I didn't know until I got home.
I didn't know.
That actually that footage, because you can't play it on the back on the you can't play it back on the camera. It's rubbish.
Rubbish.
I didn't find out until I got home that the camera, for some reason, just stopped recording as soon as I turned around. However, and I'll put it on the screen now, I caught something. There was something stood by the tent. Something tall, something scary looking, but pretty much what I saw, So what I saw was actually there. And I'm going to tell people this story. They always go, oh yeah.
How would you see that and still
the
camp
camera
out there?
whatever. But it did. It actually did cut out. But it was, just watching that back at home.
Looked like the Grim
I
Reaper.
sat in my little office and I had absolute chills up and down my spine. It terrified me looking at it.
Now, whether or not this figure is a part of the spectral army that the stories talk about, the experience left him with more questions than answers. And you can go check out his channel, linked below.
I don't know. I feel like the dog would have reacted to it.
On July of 2023, in India, a 53-year-old elephant trainer was crushed after hitting it with a bamboo stick. And it should be noted that in India, elephants are revered as godlike creatures and often used in festivals. However, there is a darker truth to the treatment of these elephants, because in many cases, these
There.
elephants are abused on a daily basis. And what's below all the flowers and ornaments?
It's honestly so sad, dude, because elephants are like insanely intelligent. Like they can literally recognize themselves in mirrors, like they can draw, like they have extremely advanced vocal communication. They don't just I think it's like vibration too they use, but they're insanely smart, dude. That's sad.
Are scars from the hooks, prods, and shackles that tame them. In addition, African and Asian elephants are endangered
Oh shit, dude! If I had some dude beat me with a stick and tormenting me and abusing me every day, like, can you blame the elephant?
and provide a vital role to their ecosystem, which makes this clip even harder to watch because it's some of the most disturbing footage I've seen. And while I'll show what I can on screen, I highly recommend you don't go looking for the full video, because while the
had
trainer
enough.
is hitting this 2,000-pound elephant in an attempt to move him, he suddenly, without warning, turns on him, immediately pinning him to the ground. Once on the ground, the elephant proceeds to step on him with his full weight and begins to knead his body parts, almost like dough. And because his head is unharmed, he's conscious through most of it, which means he likely felt everything until the pain and shock made him lose consciousness.
Ooh, that's
And just
terrible,
when
bro!
things couldn't get
Oh
worse
my
for him,
god!
the elephant then wraps his trunk around his neck and tosses him aside.
Yo,
Eventually,
and
another
that was
trainer comes.
personal, bro. He had enough, dude. He was like, "It's Play-Doh time." Like, bro, that's messed up. I can't help it. Like, I have to laugh at that. Like, I don't know how else to cope with that. That's terrible, dude. Like, in all honesty, that's a terrible way to go. But I mean, like he said, they treat the elephants bad, dude. Eventually it's gonna be an animal. It's gonna snap. It's just my opinion.
And herds the elephant away, and the man succumbed to his injuries. And in the information I found, the park was shut down, but it's unclear what happened to the elephant. With that being said, I want to be clear. When elephants are trained properly and with care, they are great with humans. And while you shouldn't approach them in the wild, you shouldn't be
That'd be
afraid of
crazy.
them, and we should do our best to keep them around as long as we can.
Shouldn't be afraid of them. I mean, why not? They're massive animals that can kill you in a second. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, respect them. Of course, respect them. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being afraid of an elephant. I'm gonna be afraid of an elephant. It's like people who ride horses. Like, I like horses and stuff. I've only rode a horse, I think, once in my life. Like, I just don't want to risk breaking my arms or something, like, I don't know. Elephants are the same way. Like, you gotta respect them. They can kill you. Like,
On June 16th of 2024, a couple was walking along the beach in Sochi, Russia, when they were caught off guard after a storm had passed through the area. But it's worth noting that this beach is a part of the Black Sea, which is prone to heavy pollution and littered with naval mines. And due to the storms that hit the area, there's many recorded rogue waves. This not only makes commercial boating extremely dangerous,
That's
but the
scary.
beaches that border it. And it was here where these two were enjoying each other's company when the girl seemingly pulls the boyfriend to go in just a bit deeper. But as soon as they begin to turn around, another wave comes in even stronger. They both lose their footing
bro,
and
those
struggle
are some
to stand back
strong
up.
waves,
And
dude.
just as it looks like they're about to regain their balance and get out, a third wave comes and hits them.
Oh my god, dude. Well, he got up. Yo, get your girl, dude. What are you doing?
Despite this man's best efforts, his girlfriend was swept away right in front of his eyes. And judging by this rough water, she was likely pulled into a rip current.
Dude, it looks like a damn hurricane. What are they doing, man? Like, that's like a... What? Are you crazy? I wouldn't even be going near that water, dude. It looked like, what?
Which would have been incredibly difficult to get out of. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, and wasn't found until 3 days later. But it serves as a chilling reminder as to never underestimate the ocean and to know the different kinds of waves to look out for, because even sneaker waves can be deadly given the right situation. This type of wave takes 2 to 4 lives per year along the Oregon coast, and it's often said a wave just 5 feet high and 10 feet long can carry hundreds, if not thousands of pounds of pressure. Stay safe out there. On March 30th, this TikToker posted a video.
That's like, even like, we get a lot of beaches in Florida, and I try not to go too deep, dude. I like to be around like waist deep, maybe a teeny bit more, but even then, like, if the waves are strong and if there's a rip current, hell no, hell no. And I'm not one of those crazy people that just swim out 60, 100 feet out, dude. Those people are crazy, dude. In Florida too, like, the sharks will eat your ass so quick. Oh my god, no. I don't know, man. People are crazy.
While staying in a hotel at an undisclosed location with her 3-year-old daughter, and while using the mirror in her bathroom, she happened to look under the sink and look up, and she was completely disturbed by what she saw and quickly began recording, because it seems whoever was in the room before her left messages begging for help to whomever may see it. Take a look.
So I'm in my hotel room and I'm on the floor under the sink cleaning up, and I decide to look up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dad? We're gonna have to figure out who was in this room with their dad. This is insane. Oh my god.
Wow.
Dad.
Bro, that's...
Help. Oh my god.
You can see what looks to be childlike drawings depicting scenarios that I
Looks like a
honestly
knife.
can't repeat on here. Now, after this video was posted, it quickly went viral and gained over 8 million views. And at the end of the video, she stated, after this video was posted,
But Appa's me. Oh my god, dude, this is so disturbing, man.
it quickly went viral and gained over 8 million views. And at the end of the video, she stated that she had already called the police, hoping that they'd be able to help who did this.
So I called the police. They are on the way out here. I guess I'll let y'all know if anybody cares what happens or what they decide to do. This is ridiculous.
However, that's not where the story ends, because after the police begin to question her, she quickly learns that they won't be of much help after they tell her that they can't do anything about quote-unquote graffiti, and due to the amount of time she had stayed there, the cameras outside of her room wouldn't be any help. So they tell her to notify the front desk, which she does, and instead of being concerned, the front desk tells her that they'll send someone up to paint over it in the morning. And after some time had passed, she gave another update. However, this time, the police were asking her more personal questions about her background and her daughter's background, insinuating that it was her own daughter that drew it, even though her daughter couldn't draw or write at the time. And once the hotel caught wind of this viral TikTok, they found any reason
they're
to
gonna
get
blame
her
it
out.
on her daughter.
Took my daughter to school this morning. When I got back, they informed me that I have to leave the hotel. The reason is because it's against hotel policy to record a staff member. I feel like that's crazy because she was in my room. Like, I understand if I was at the front desk recording her, but she was in my room. And it was the back of her. Y'all, like, you couldn't even see her face. But
Now, as of right now, she's done all that she can think of and is currently staying in a new hotel while waiting for the body cam footage of her interactions with the police. And you can follow her for any updates. I'll leave a link in the description. On the night of November 14th of 2022, what should have been a routine welfare check turned into a real-life horror story for Officer Wade, who was 24 at the time, after a concerned tenant called the police to check in on her elderly neighbor, who at the time was living with a 24-year-old aggressive man named Webb. And after Officer Wade arrived at the residence, he already knew something was off, because due to the layout of their home, there was only one way in and one way out, and Webb's demeanor kept him on edge as he insisted that Officer Wade enter the residence before him, seemingly blocking his only exit.
After you. You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Yeah. Go ahead.
And now even more alarm bells went off when Webb grabbed a large metal object that he would soon find out is a brake rotor, and he used it to block the door.
What's that for?
Oh no, to block the door and it swings open.
Ah, gotcha. You wanna just knock on the door for me?
Rocky? He's laying on bed.
Hey, Dorothy!
20 foot.
Where's your bed at?
There.
After you. You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
Bro, you ain't gonna block the door with a brake rotor on me.
Oh. Hey, there's your gun there for me?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh. She's right here? Dorothy?
Bro, no, this dude is acting so sus.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. How long has she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed. Why you gotta cover it like that?
Because you're in here, we'll open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face?
Bro, call for backup, like.
Alright, just step back for me. Is Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
Don't tell me she's dead, dude.
Why don't you got flowers and stuff on her like that?
Bro.
Okay, step back. Step back.
Bro, he was trying to bait him in there.
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's in my room.
Put your hands up.
Alright.
Turn off. Put your hands behind your back. 5446. Y'all give another squad to my location and the supervisor.
34, take off the last.
On the ground.
She's going to take her home.
Headline.
On the ground. On the ground. On your stomach.
You shoot me.
No, on your stomach.
Please shoot me.
Sir, on your
You
stomach.
gotta shoot me.
Okay. You're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it.
No, you're gonna get to this.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah,
Put
change
your
his
hands behind
mind
your
real
back
quick.
now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back.
I have all the respect in the world for police officers. I mean, dude, what a job.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back.
348,
Sir,
North Wolf in the lower.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move. This is gonna do. Stop! Stop resisting! Stop!
At this point in the altercation, Officer Wade calls for backup as Webb tries to grab for his firearm.
Sir? Do it! Drop the ball. Do it! You know what I see! Do it! Sir? Right in the fucking face, man! Right in the face! Come on! Come on! Drop the ball. Come on! Right in the face, man! Please! Drop right in the face! On the ground now!
Right in the face, come on.
On the ground!
Make it quick.
On the ground!
Please make it quick.
Bro, this is hella disturbing.
As Officer Wade struggles to get Webb apprehended, the other officers break in through the door after eventually gaining entry.
And you know, dude, like, I would have right away been like, no, you're not blocking the door. And the way he, like, kept trying to get him to go in that other room was so obvious. He was trying to get him to attack him in there. No.
Webb then throws the brake rotor at the officers, at which point they open fire. The suspect would then be apprehended, and he did survive his injuries. As for Officer Wade, he came out unharmed, and all police in the altercation
Thank God,
were
dude.
cleared of any criminal charges. As for Dorothy, she had already passed away due to lung cancer, and there was no evidence that Webb had anything to do with it. However, he was charged with disarming a peace officer, resisting, and bail jumping. And it seems that due to his mental health and previous encounters with the law, he just didn't want to go back to jail. And to this day, the case is still ongoing.
Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Be good to one another, and have a blessed day. Peace.